doing some defenses from guard. This stuff isn't entirely applicable to Sambo because you don't have chokes and you don't really have guard, but it's still good to know how to defend against it. So this is the standard triangle choke.
Let's go ahead and finish it, Shane.
Okay. Cuts off both carotids, you go to sleep. It's important to understand that defending the triangle choke comes in 3 stages. So there's the early defense, like the middle defense, and the late defense. We'll do all 3 probably. So if you have fast reflexes, you're going in, he stuffs your hand, he's going for a triangle, right? From here, don't let yourself get broken down. Posture is your best defense. So right as this happens, you're gonna tuck this elbow to his hip and hide it behind his leg, like this. If you don't hide it, you can just take that hand back and still finish you, so hide it. Now if he tries to take your hand back, it's a lot harder and you can assist yourself. And you're here, walk your knees up under his butt. So now that you have this, you're gonna pry with this elbow on your shoulder, putting pressure on this hip and leg, and you're gonna pull down with these hands as you get your posture. When you're here, you're safe from the triangle, obviously. You need to readjust, just push on these legs. They'll usually pop open. If not, like, he's kind of burning a lot of energy hanging out here, and you're safe. If you need to, you realize you're not in danger here, so as long as you keep this elbow in, you can shrug that by, take the back, whatever you need to do. Okay, one more time. Starts throwing a triangle up. By the way, get that elbow back. Hide your hand, walk in, pry the choke open. That's 1. 2. We'll do the late one. Let's say you got your arm all the way over. Maybe he's even angling off, like you start seeing stars. This is bad. So the first thing you want to do is open up this carotid here, because this shoulder is choking. So you're gonna rotate your body a little bit so you're perpendicular to him, and same way your elbow is pushing against his hip and you're driving yourself deeper into the choke. You see how my neck comes out? That's what's taking the pressure off. Once you get here, then grab the leg, outside, inside, whatever you can get, honestly, at this point. It's just grab. Then I'm on my toes right now, so don't be flat on your feet like this. Can you see my feet in the video?
Yeah, I'll turn over here.
Your feet can't be like this. They have to be on your toes, active toes, so you can push. And I'm gonna throw myself this way and drive both of my shoulders onto his leg. Okay? From here it's a scramble. If you just sit here, he's gonna take your back for, wow, that's not what I wanted, right? When you get here, hold on to this leg. It's gonna be harder for him to move when you scramble. And then when you're ready to go, which should be right after you break, you're gonna post back, keeping pressure on this knee, coming up, and your legs are here. If you want to fall into leg locks, you can. If it's a strict jiu-jitsu thing, you're here, you can now start passing. Okay, one more time. This is really effective if you're in a deep triangle. Try not to be, but sometimes fate is not in your favor. So you're here, like go further than you think you need to be. Get that elbow all the way in, pressing against the hip and drive. Out. And the last one is to stand up. So this is like a mid-range between your early escape and your late escape. Let's say he starts getting you, okay? And you can't quite straight now. You're here. You've got your elbow in his hip. He hasn't dragged it over you. Still gotta hide your hand, because he wants to drag your arm to that side, and it's hard to do when you're like this. Okay? Now you're going to take your back foot and post it up. Don't post it up here. He's gonna grab it, and it's gonna make things worse for you. But post it up behind you. So get your triangle up? Yep. You're in the triangle, post it up behind you like this. Okay? So then you can stand with pressure either on his hip or on the back of his knee, and you're gonna look down. It looks silly, but as you pressure and you look down, see how my head is now able to pop out through that small space between his legs? This doesn't look like it works, but it works really well. As far as a tournament goes, it's like magic. You know, the guy's in a triangle, and all of a sudden, his head just pops out. Why? Because he practiced. Here, behind you, up, look down, pop your head. Okay? Good.